Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to episode 6 of my Freedonia exploration video series. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but that brings us round to Christmas time, and as you can see behind me, the spawn area has had a little bit of conversion to give it a nice wintry theme. So, cool candy canes, frozen areas, and a little ice hole for fishing. But let's carry on with the exploration. So I'm going to continue with going through the nexus and finding a direction. We'll go to the central nexus, and I'm going to pick a direction, and I'll be back when I'm at the start point for the exploration. Okay, so I arrived at the nexus point. It's night time, so I'm going to wait for daylight. But while I'm here, just have a look, see what's around. That looks a bit unfinished, I'm not sure what it is. Some sort of tower. Here we have a couple of little public farms. This says cow, but at some point it appears someone changed it to chickens. And over there we have a large round building with a lava flow. So I'm going to wait for daylight just to see what that looks like in the daytime. There's also a footpath. I think I'm going to go that direction. Maybe that direction. Not sure yet. So, I will be back when we have sunrise. Okay, so here we are, and now we can get a better view of what this is. I thought those were actually black lines of some kind of block, but it looks like they're actually gaps in the wall. So, very interesting. Let's have a look this way. It almost looks sort of circular. Bit hard to tell. Can't really get very close to it. Just going to ignore these monsters if I can. It's very big. Maybe ignoring them was a bad idea. Anyway. Not seeing a huge amount else. It is. I'm not sure if this is actually finished. But that looks cool. What's this one? This is a nice sort of glass structure. And this one. Sort of wooden kind of, yeah, stilt house or something. That looks very good. It's a sort of unusual shaped stilts, but yeah, very nice. Does appear to be some land on top of that, and in fact it's now straightening up. So, no idea what that is. Block starting to load in, a huge glass structure here. I think I've chosen a direction, so we're going to carry on going down this way. get a bit more of a view here. I've got a little dock over there. Some stairs up, presumably to an entrance on the other side. An upper kind of balcony entrance there. Some plants and glass stairways, perhaps. And looks like we've come to a small town. Almost in the shadow of this large structure. Auto cactus. Fun little mushroom building here. Square, but there's a odd shaped house. That's quite cool. Stairs, wood blocks, yeah. Interesting kind of just roof detailing there. Seems to be missing a fence. Okay, so what else is in this town? A large sort of wooden structure. Someone's house with a kind of interesting cobble structure there. And some faces. Stone, brick and netherrack. That contrast looks quite good. Simple designs but very sort of effective. How do we get out? And a very large stone brick structure. With an odd shaped roof. Not sure what this is. Oh, that's it. Even get around it. Let's see. This way maybe. Flat stone, cobblestone. Huh. Missing the corners of the roof bits. That's an interesting idea. Still trying to load in. Must be really dark underneath that. Looks like someone's put a sheep farm inside that building. And a little four-corner castle. Kind of office block type thing here. Doesn't look like it's possible really to get in there. There might be a way. I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to find it. Don't know what would actually even be in there apart from some sort of large mob spawn area or something. And I think we've reached the edge of the town. Let's see. There's another building there. Trying to find a pathway, there must be something. Oh, wow, look at that flag. That's a cool flag, I like that. And then sort of banners here. And I suppose a bell sort of thing. Nice walled castle. And this is the other side of the huge stone brick building here. So, is there anything else in this town? Some cobblestone over there. A wooden building over here. What looks like the start of another building. So, yeah, I think that's probably it for this town. Don't see anything else really. Oh no, hang on. What do we have over here? Possibly something else. Sort of tower with rotating fire. Wow, that's just lag generating, isn't it? Maybe not that bad. Patterned flag over there. This seems to be all enclosed in a wall or a small wall. So, might all just be one person's. Cobble sort of pillars doing nothing. So, and something recessed into the hill there. So, that I think is everything here. I'm going to see if I can find somewhere else to go and carry on with the exploration. Be back when I find something else. Right, so back on the path I found another little sort of, looks like someone's base just enclosed behind a big wall there. You can see some bits, but not much. And some more sort of structures there. Mushrooms. Public enchanting area. Pretty cool, sort of small town. Wooden sort of office tower with a glass penthouse type thing. Oh, sorry, Ocelot's gonna have to come through here. What else is down here? Sun's going down. The sun seems to take a long time to rise and goes down very quickly. Another small town by the look of it. So, pretty simple wooden building there, that's quite cool. Patterned, what's that? That actually looks like sand rather than sandstone. Difficult to tell from this distance, but interesting idea for design, I would say. Oh, and the skeleton. What else is in this town? This side. I like the roof on that looks a bit unusual. Is that a flag or some sort of platform? That looks like a person's statue. See if I can get back onto the path. Carry on down here. It is sand. So yeah, and just big gaps here and at the bottom. Oh, actually, so big archways at the bottom and then glass. That is quite cool. I like this one. That's a nice sort of pattern or idea. That looks like dark oak or spruce, perhaps. Stone bricks for the ceiling and stone slabs, just for a little bit of detail. Enderman there, didn't look at him, but look at it fortunately. Okay, and a big wall here. Carrying on this way. Actually, this wall, looking at the mini-map there. I know it does, it goes... The snow makes it difficult to sort of see, but yeah. So it goes that way, further on, and then down here. So... Cobble. Oak. I mean, it looks like it's... Actually, with that on this side... No, it looks like it's... defending outwards, I don't know. Looks like this is the outside of the wall rather than the inside, but... maybe it is. Gonna go this way. Dodge skeletons. Another big cobble castle type thing. Huge wall. Is that slabs maybe on top? Just a little extra detail on the sort of crenellations. Yeah. I wonder if thinking maybe upside down stairs might have looked a bit nicer. I suppose it depends on what the person's going for. Just just looking at the minimap, there's something on top of that. It's covered in snow, so unusual pattern of lights, I guess. Carry on this way. So there's that other wall. If I get all the way around, I think that might actually meet up. Yes, it does. Okay, so this wooden cobble mixed wall meets up with this, so that I guess is a castle. See another structure through here, so let's have a look at this. Looks unfinished. There's a portal there, obviously not active. And a big spiral. Sort of double helix looking thing there. Or quadruple helix, I don't know. There's a kind of bridge support there, I suppose. That's quite a cool little design for that. And another one further on. Someone's kind of floating house. Looks like a chimney maybe, because I think that's netherrack. I see two interesting structures here. That's a very nice design. And beyond it, a large sort of circular, well, or octagonal building here. Perhaps not quite finished there. Castle thing. Unlit bridge. Not going to carry on that way. I think I'm going to go the other way. So I shall go back this way, actually. Let's do this. Ignore that guy. And we'll just jump all the way up here. Because I wanted to get a look at this building. And it's just kind of recessed into the hill again. So I think actually we found another town. Or something. There's that building. Yep. Looks like another small sort of settlement. Nice little details on the front of this one as well. Use the netherrack there. Some more sort of wooden houses. Someone else's house. I'm really not sure if that is finished. That's matching on both sides now, so maybe it is finished. Right, so carry on down this way, I think, and that should get us back on a path. Creeper. Running around at night again. Something over there. Large red building. No idea what this is, but that's mushroom. Someone got a lot of mushroom. Oh, wow. Let's just give that a minute to load. Make sure I'm not going to be attacked. A large toadstool. Or mushroom perhaps. Well, it's a toadstool, but yeah. This looks like just a lot of mushroom type houses. Railway going through. And Mishiville Station. Wishies, okay. And some pixel art in the cat, and not sure what that one at the back is. It seems incomplete. These large buildings here looks like one building, but it's some kind of musical note by the look of it or something. Anyway, where's the path? Okay, so I'm going to get back to the path, and I shall be back when I find something else. And just as I get back to the path, I find a kind of castle type thing with a sort of overhanging defensive points, I guess. And a small town. Small sandstone tower. So, moon is going down slowly still. we'll carry on. So, just wandering along, I find this odd sort of structure, like a kind of bridge leading to a column of cobble with a ladder, and then into another small building there. Not too sure what it is. But it looks like it just goes into a cobble wall. So it could be that's someone's entrance. You know, there's security in there. Oops, almost fell down there. There's a little farm over there. Anyway, we'll just carry on down here. So a little further along, we find a tower. This might be the rest stop that was mentioned on the signpost. There's another structure there. This looks like cobblestone steps and slabs to kind of create this thin arch there. Oh, it might just be some sort of lighthouse effect thing. The top's quite cool. Gaps in there, just slabs and things. A bit risky if you happen to be walking up there, I suppose. And someone's castle type thing over there. With a bridge and a wall. Could be a town, actually. Being that large, it's, you know, the wall's just quite long. And there does appear to be something behind it. Yeah. So I'm going to go and have a look. I'll see if I can come back when I have a better view. So I've got inside the wall here, and yeah, there's a few cool buildings. So nice patterned wooden wall there, and sort of oak and spruce there. See what else is in the rest of the town. I'm not sure what this bit is, but simple, nice little structure. I think this is the main sort of house building. Something floating up there. See if I go here. So that looks like spruce logs, maybe dark oak. I don't know how someone's supposed to get up there. But since the game has a /home feature where you can teleport to your home point, perhaps that's how they get there. This is that one building? It's hard to tell from this distance. It does look like it there. Yes, little overhanging sort of roof bit there. Balcony. Doorway, another doorway. And some kind of gazebo type thing on the roof, I don't know. A flag. Some other interesting bits there. Oh, huh. Now that's odd use of steps. So they're all going that way. We've got rows of wood planks behind them. That makes an interesting effect. Yeah, I like that. And yeah, quite an interesting or good use of different wood types there. What else is around? Let's see. Fence. Can just about make out some kind of castle top. Well, that might be the wall actually. Yeah, that looks like the wall. So. Okay, so I think we've found the edge of this structure, and a tower appearing in the distance. Stone brick style. I don't know if that's intentional, that looks like a gap there. And the question is, how do we get out? And in fact, no, the question is, where is the path? Because I've lost it. Right. So, I'm going to find my way back to the path and see what else we can find. Just working my way back to the path here, and I found there's another sort of few buildings over here. Seem to be a separate settlement, maybe. So, there's a building there, and on the minimap I can see another building a little further over. This sandstone thing here. The checkerboard pattern. Then some kind of tree house type thing. And a simple wooden building. Another mine perhaps there. Some farms, sheep, sugarcane. And some other buildings there. I think there we are on the path again. Oops. So, I'll just check this, and follow down this path. I think there's a few more buildings around here. Yeah. Simple cobble buildings. Walled off and separated. Not incredibly secure for the wall, but anyway. Just fairly ordinary. Looks like there's some sort of path on the ground there. Yeah. So a few sort of cobble buildings just around a central small path area with a railway line going over. Another structure over here. That's sort of an interesting shape on the roof. Possibly run out of wool, I don't know. So maybe another small sort of town here. Kind of small football pitch. Not sure what the donkey's for. Don't recognise the flag. Railway tower. See, which buildings do we want to look at? Officers, I'm thinking, what? That's probably the Officer Steves or Officer Pigmen that come if there are people doing PvP. 25 is actually impressive. Nice sort of bridge thing there with glass overhang, that's quite cool. Or a glass roof type thing. Seems to be missing some fence post shops. Unless the gate wouldn't have nicked those, would it? Maybe. Yes, they're in range of the gate. Oh dear. An unfortunate side effect of the craft book. Having fence posts a bit too close to that gate. Anyway. Not sure what these are, unless they're just sort of land plots, but not very big. And a big block of snow. So, that looks like the railway station over there. Some sort of watchtower or something here. And just a larger kind of home tower. I'm going to try and figure out which way to go next and carry on, unless there's anything else to see in the town. Nothing else to see, so I'm going to get back to the path and then we'll start recording again when I find something else. Back in a moment. Okay, so back on the path and just coming out to this large stone slab and birchwood tower maybe? Possibly oak. Anyway, it is pretty impressive. and the big block of red and white. It looks like they were trying to do, they're going to do a black on top, but it's not quite complete. Unless they want it to just be something with a black thing with an antenna. Anyway. There's another little building over here. I know that's a beacon. Didn't see the light. Anyway. And some one smaller building there. Hang on. Another tower of some sort there. So what else do we have? So wall markers here, possibly for the town or something. And I think that's that town done, so we'll carry on down the path and see what else is around. Just wandering along, there's another building here. It looked fairly plain from a distance, but then getting closer it's got this kind of glass detailing on the side, a large window. Is that a hill natural? Yeah. And we seem to be at the end of the path. Possible plans for it to continue on that way by the look of it. I think that's a good place to finish the video then. So, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. Good night and farewell.